viewer, welcome to a brand new episode of Fast Foods Fast. This is the show where you learn about all the fast foods that God gave us and how fast you could actually fix them in your kitchen. Now, today we'll be doing some very interesting recipes. Fireless meals. Yes, I said fireless. You could actually fix meals in your kitchen and you don't have to use any fire. Wow. Okay? I will be your host, Loice Otiende, and this is my co-host,
Tabitha Ochieng. And wow, Loice, it's just been exciting to do all these interesting recipes.
Exactly.
I think it's really been something.
And what I like about today's show is the fact that, as we said, they are fireless meals. So, you know those days that you wake up and you don't feel like really doing much in the kitchen? These are the kind of recipes that you need.
Or when surprisingly your gas runs out and you hadn't planned for it and you don't want your little kids to know that you're going through trouble, then yes, you go fireless.
Or maybe you have to prepare your Sabbath meals and you don't have time to cook. And you don't want to take in God's time in unnecessary cooking, okay? So these are some of the things that you may fix up to use during Sabbath hours that would help you also keep that day holy.
Interesting, interesting.
So we're going to begin, and we will, just before we begin, of course, we need to look at some of the things that we'll be using and why it is important for you to keep your eyes on this particular show and to understand these recipes.
Okay, Lois, so here we go. We are going to use soy milk.
So the first thing that we are doing, in which we are using this soy milk, we are calling it
fruit yogurt.
Exactly. You can enjoy your yogurt and your fruits, and you don't have to use that which is contaminated or unhealthy.
And this yogurt is not fermented. It is fresh. Like you will see, we've used all fresh fruit right here. Okay, so other than the soy milk, we're going to use our banana. Lovely. I just love bananas.
And by the way, some people might not like soy milk, so you feel free to use any non-dairy milk that you have. So alternatives that are there for soy milk could be things like almond milk, rice milk,
coconut,
quinoa milk, and you have all those milks. As long as it's non-dairy, you could try it out in this recipe. Remember that you may always adjust this according to your personal tastes and preferences.
Good. Next is mango. Oh, lovely mango. All just nicely chopped.
And definitely currently in season.
Yes.
Enjoy your fruits in season, whichever way you can eat them.
We will also have our chopped pineapple. Chopped pineapple. And finally, apples. Yep. And you know, we have the different colors of apples. You can do green, you can do red, you can do pink, and yes, they're still apples. Yes.
And they will still be sweet. Tabby, seriously. Why did you put my watermelon there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We know the things she likes. I know what she was planning with this, but we are not going to allow her.
Okay.
It was meant for this other.
Yeah, that
we'll serve it together with this.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that we are not putting there. Okay, fine.
Yep.
So,
I have my fruits. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So all these are going together with this milk, and they are going to give us our fruit yogurt.
Beautiful.
And you want to try this out because it's going to be very tasty and sweet. You don't want to just look at us tasting it. You want to do it yourself, okay?
Nice. Dates. Tell us something about dates.
Sugar, sugar, sugar. Alternative to sugar. So you love this, and of course, very rich in fiber, definitely.
And antioxidants. I love that term.
Oh.
Sounds big.
Anti-everything, this one.
Yes, yes.
So, of course, when she mentions that, you know, definitely your skin is taken care of, no more aging, unnecessary hair fall, so you need this antioxidants.
Wow.
Okay? So, we are proceeding now because remember we are doing a fast food. So we'll cut out the much talking and we'll get on to work.
But you know, I'm so excited about it being fireless. You know why? Think of the children of Israel in the desert. Yes, fireless, and yet they ate. What did they eat? What was that again? Manna, the angels' food, you know? So God gives us a chance to eat like the angels did, to eat food that He has processed without using fire. A good way to have fellowship with Him on a Sabbath day or on any other day that you just want to spend time doing other things, communing with God or being with your friends without necessarily using fire.
Remember, it's a fast food, it is fast, and it is fireless.
Wow.
Okay? So let's get on.
Okay. So
What could I help you
the
with?
first thing we will do is to have the dates in the blender. Yeah. Just toss the dates in the blender. Then I'll use a bit of the milk. Just about, not quite half of what we have here. That should do. Okay. So, Loice, if you could just help me with a sieve and probably something to put this in once it is ready.
You want a big sieve or a small one?
Give me a small one. This is not too much.
Okay. So you have that.
Yep. So we will blend this. That's good. Yep, that's good. So then now we will sieve
So I could have,
this.
I would like to help you with that.
Kindly.
Okay.
So with that done, then we have the banana, right? So the banana now will go into the blender with the rest of the soy milk.
Okay.
Oops. Lois, I need something to toss in the remains. Maybe. Okay, I'll get that. I'll get this.
So
Okay, so the banana will now go in with.
let me assist me with this.
Okay, so we'll do 3 bananas, but really, you're free to use the amount of bananas that suits you in this case. If you have many children and they love bananas like some children that I know, then you probably will need 4 or 5 of them. Okay. But these are big bananas. Really, 3 will do. 3 will do.
Okay.
So we peel and blend the banana with the soy milk. And then we are just about done. You know, the whole idea of fast foods fast.
Would you need these apples chopped?
Kindly,
Okay.
kindly help with that because I've gone into the mixing mode. I'm mixing. Okay.
So assist me with that knife once
With
you're
the
done.
knife, there we go. And as you chop that, I'll do the rest of the soy milk in the blender and have it nicely blend. Here we go.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I dropped that. I'll quickly rinse it.
So you need to put this
Okay,
inside.
so you chop, Lois, and please be sure to remove the seeds just for this recipe.
Feel free to eat your seeds, eh? But you may not want to blend them inside.
Okay, so And that, I think, is done. Wow. That is done. So, the apples are
Just about.
okay, that's just about done. As you do that, then now I'll reach out for my mixing bowl. Mixing bowl. And we're just about done.
Don't forget about this.
Just about done. Okay, so we will start with that. Kindly pass it over. Thank
Guys,
you.
it will not be
Remember,
very sweet, eh?
here we just had the dates and
Soy
the
milk.
dates and soy milk. So we have it in there. And then the other has soy milk and banana. There we have it. Ha, it's so creamy and nice, so creamy and lovely. So to this, then now we just mix our other fruits. Ha, is that thick enough? Yes, I think that's good. That looks very, very good. So the pineapple. Loice, you sealed this thing. You sealed this thing. So yes, we have the pineapple in. Yeah, the moment it goes there, you won't see it. You won't see it.
So I'm done with this.
Okay. And next we have the mango. Okay. We put in the mango. And remember, the idea of color. You know, we've all often talked about color. So we have the pineapple there. We have the mangoes with their bright orange color. And then we have the red apple. And just please toss it in. And it is done. It is so done, you won't believe it. So we have our yogurt with fruit in it. And you know, you eat this with the milk that we put in there. You just need a little bit and you're done. You're full. And it's just lovely. Loice, I know you want to taste this.
And actually, if you so wish, you may toss in some seeds, tossed sim seeds over it. And you can enjoy it that way. You can also take it together with the nuts. And that is just about it. We are taking a short break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. We are looking at our second recipe. And again, we are still talking about fireless fast foods fast. So we'll be looking at cereal bars right now. Yes, you don't always have to eat your cereals with milk. You can enjoy your cereal bars as well. Okay?
Wow.
So, because this is a fast food, we want to do it within just the nick of time.
Okay,
Now, Tabi, you see these dates that did not blend very well here? Sometimes when you try to blend your dates, they might not necessarily come out fine. So you don't throw that away. You might need to use it in another recipe. So like for ours that we did not completely blend in this first recipe, we want to throw it in our second recipe. And you will be avoiding waste because you don't want to be wasteful with your food, all right?
Okay, Loice, maybe I can help you with this.
Okay, just clear this up. Then get me a mixing bowl.
Okay.
Now, in this recipe, this is what we are going to be using. We have our dried cereals that basically are ready to eat, okay? But we had to grind them for the purpose of this recipe, so this is what has been ground. Then these are pre-soaked dates, just about 10 of them. The reason why you would want to soak this is because when you soak the dates, it's easy to mix it up, okay? So it gives you that ease of
Sticky,
use.
yes.
Because you need to make the bars, you need to shape them up, so you need something very sticky to hold them together. Now, you will need to use honey, of course.
Wow.
We know the
waiting.
Israelites were going to a land that was flowing with milk and honey,
Milk
and
and honey.
nowadays that we use honey, we know why God sent them to that place. Okay, now for this recipe, you will also need
Some sim
sim. This sim has been tossed a bit, so you don't want to use it raw, okay? So you just toss it slightly, but don't let it burn, just in low heat, just ready enough for you to eat it that way. And that is just about it. So you mix it all up, shape it in interesting shapes, whether you like them in squares, in rectangles, in circles, as long as you can make your candy bars. Now, this recipe is very good for young parents because we know children sometimes can be a bit stubborn and you don't want to be late while preparing for fellowship, probably on Sabbath or if you're rushing somewhere. So you will need something that will fill them and you will not take so much time trying to get them to eat it. So this is that kind of thing that you will use. So the first thing that we're going to do is, Tabi, please help me with this.
Okay.
We're just going to open this up. Then we'll take out, remember the dates, the ones I said we should not throw. We'll use them for this recipe. Remember, no wastage at all.
All right.
So,
You know, the first time I heard the name Wesley, I was like, what? Is that English? Wesley. What does it combine? Probably somebody may ask. Yes, you have your cereals, you have your dried fruits. Like in this one, we even have raisins. So it's really, really rich. You have dried banana so that it is something that you eat and you get all your nutrients in one go. How lovely.
and imagine it is sweet.
Extremely. Extremely.
Anytime you talk
For
about
sweet tooth.
anytime you talk about a fast food, remember you will enjoy what you're feeling in your mouth.
I'll help you with this, Loice.
And imagine, Tabi, this is one of the easiest things to make because
so
all you
quick.
need is just to knead it, and then you will just coat it with a little bit of honey and put in some tossed sim, and
Then you're done.
really you have
done.
so. You'll mix it up with that. It's almost like kneading, but then
I think you have enough of that of the cereal.
Tabi, I know you're worried.
Of course I am, because I want to
She's
take
thinking it will be
3,
so
4,
late.
or 5, you know.
Hey,
So, but let's
really,
see.
she'll still get enough. I promise you, she will get enough. Okay.
And you know my consolation: if they're not enough,
It
then
is
you
me.
will miss,
Okay.
not me.
Okay.
Okay, there.
So we'll just continue to knead this,
Need.
and
Wow.
so you see how it sticks. That's the good thing about using dates.
Using dates, yes.
So we pre-soaked about 8 pieces of them for this recipe. Now, you know, Tabi, some people like this after they have shaped it. I know we are talking about fireless recipes, but some people like it a little bit dry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So in that case,
So
we can,
if you are that kind of a person, feel free to dry it in the oven for just about 15, not more than 15 minutes, okay? Otherwise, you will have it too hard. Now, I think this is your time.
okay, I'll help you.
So you could just, I will have to do what you wanted. Of course. She's now excited.
No, not the same yet, but more of the
Of this
cereal.
but not much, just a little. Yeah. So this is the kind of, you wouldn't want to do so much of this because it's very sweet and also very heavy. So you don't want to do so much of it, okay? Plus you can eat it along with a few fruits and you will still be full. Then, Tabi, you know, this is just about it. So once you have kneaded it this way, and you have used the dates, and you have it tough, then you can begin to do your shaping
All right.
as you wish.
You know,
Yes.
I'm just thinking of
And your food is
children.
ready, actually.
Yes, it is ready, but I'm thinking of children. You know, sometimes they they meet their friends and they want to eat sweets and you know, the very unhealthy sweets out there. So this is a very good idea for them.
Yeah.
You can actually have them carry some to school or to wherever, so that as other children eat sweets, they're eating healthy snacks. And that would be a way of them introducing even the other children to healthy eating.
Tabi, you know, I forgot to mention, we need to put just a little bit of oil in this coconut oil.
Yes, you have your coconut oil right there.
So just open it up for me, just a little bit, like a teaspoon.
A teaspoonful. We have our teaspoons right here.
Just to give it that coconut taste, which is also nice.
Yeah,
but also
that's
the
lovely.
oil is also very good for you. No, that's a tablespoon, teaspoon. Just put half of that.
Half of this. Huh?
Okay, that's fine.
Good.
Just a little, probably half of that. Okay.
There, that's it.
So that is just it. So let's begin shaping now. Get me, I think you could use that.
Yeah, we have that plate. So what will you do with this? What will you do with this?
You could put it in the yogurt.
Yeah, because it's sweet, huh?
Yes.
Sweet. But no, not my yogurt, because then it will make it a bit light.
Okay.
But in any other smoothie, yeah, just make sure we don't waste anything.
So if you have a shaper, feel free to use it. But if you don't, you can still enjoy this, okay? So you have that way. So just pinch them up and shape them as you please.
Wow,
Remember I said if you like it very hard, feel free to use fire, though it's a fireless recipe, okay? So Tabi, I know you like it soft.
Yeah,
But for me, I prefer
I'm
a
ready
bit
to eat
dry.
it now.
I prefer
ready
it
to
quite
eat this
dry.
now.
So I'm the type that would want to put this for just about 10 to 15 minutes in the oven just to dry. So,
you know what I smell here? I smell nuts. I smell, gosh. What else? The coconut.
So that is it. We are just about done shaping
we are
this.
done.
So now we will be coating it with a little bit of toast, simsim,
Bring
and
a
honey.
plate.
Okay. So we have our honey here, and of course our simsim that we had tossed. Assist me with a spoon. Small spoon.
Small.
So feel free to shape it whatever shape. Okay.
Here you go.
So this is what we are going to do. You'll just do strips of honey on it. Like that. Tabi.
You know,
I don't like the way you're looking at this thing.
Yes, because I'm waiting
worried.
impatiently.
I'm worried at her eyes.
Yeah.
So we will be just tossing them both sides because you want to.
Yes, the sweetness.
Then you just take that, sticks on top,
And that's it.
We're just done.
So if you put the honey this way, then I could also help. Yep. There.
So remember I said we could use this in the oven. You could dry it in the oven if you like it dry. It's a bit moist now. But for the sake of Tabi, we will have this fireless.
It's ready now. It's ready now.
Okay.
Okay, so that's done.
So this is just for the consistency. So you see that? We are So you see that that is what it looks like, and this is something you will definitely enjoy. Okay, we could just put a little bit more. Because I know you'll finish all that, so seriously. Why are you telling me to stop? Huh? We know what she's going to do with what the little that is
You
already
can
there.
trust me with this. You know, as long as I know it's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also exercise temperance, which is one of the rules of health. So, because I know how rich this is,
You wouldn't want to eat a lot of it.
I won't do so much, but of course I have to have my full.
So that is just about it.
Yep.
So that is pretty much what we had today, that fireless meals. See, we have prepared healthy, wholesome meals that we have not used any fire. And it is possible for you to also do that in your kitchen. Feel free, as usual, to adjust these recipes according to your personal taste and preferences. Tabby, that is all we have for today, right?
You want to
We just want to go ahead and enjoy what we have prepared. And what you need to do is, once we are off, just get to your kitchen and look at what you have there. If you can make this, please make it without delay and taste it along with us. If you don't, slot all the ingredients for your next grocery shopping or your shopping, wherever you do your shopping, and make sure that you have all these ingredients so that you will try this out as well. Otherwise, we were glad that you joined us for today. I was your host, Loice Otiende, and this was my co-host,
Tabitha Ochieng. Wow, it's been my pleasure.
Until next time, enjoy your fast foods fast.